Hello and welcome back to episode 11 of this survival let's play on No Man's Land. We've just finished filling this up. I need to get back on ×5, don't I? I'll have it on ×1 when I'm just sort of looking around the farm before recording a lot of the time. Right, so we filled that up, like we said at the end of the last episode, which was the same in-game day. It was like literally sort of 45 minutes after recording. Well, in-game 45 minutes. We're going to go up to the sell point. I'm still sort of torn. I know I ended the last episode saying we were going to get a weeder, which I think is about 9.5 grand. Now that I've thought about it, I think I'm going to get a solar panel. The reason for that, it's trying to reduce that deficit, isn't it? That €1,666 that goes out every single night just on loan interest. And I think that's what... Where are we at? It's down the bottom here. There, you can see that every single night that goes out. And we're not getting as much in, so property income 530 and then 300 from the products. So if you're looking at maybe 850-ish per day we're getting back. So we're only at half, aren't we? We need to reduce that more because we're just losing money. And we can't grow. Like, if we're continuously losing money like that, it'll be impossible to be able to grow the farm or progress the series. Let's see how much we've got here. 30,200. That's not bad. It wasn't full. The way I have been stacking it lately is literally ramming it in there, so there's no... I've been stacking them from the back, so there's no space at all between the logs, but the back was like that with that load there, but not particularly with the front, so I didn't expect sort of up towards 4 grand. Right, 2 seconds, we'll get back to the farm. Right, we're back down. I'm just nearly 8.5. I think it's 7.5 the one we're going to get. Production, isn't it? Into generators, and it's that first one, 7,800. It says it produces €648 a month. That's going to be less. I have to go down and click on it. There we are. Yeah, that's definitely going to be less. We're not going to get that much money from it. I think we've seen that with the wind turbine. Right, we'll have it next to the house. Not an offence. There we go. Right. Leaves us with 622. However, even if, say, we only get half of that, so I don't know, €320 a day, that still takes us past the £1,000 mark every day. How much we're doing for water? We're doing spot on for water. Yeah, that takes us past the £1,000 mark, €1,000 mark even, for each day, which means the deficit's only around, well, it'll be less than 600 euros really, and that is what we want. And we're just gonna have to, I mean, I could go, I do it off camera, like, I could go and get two loads of this, of timber, and then we're back up to the weeder, but I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna change over to the next in-game day and then see what the oat price is like. I think the highest we've had it so far was it around 640? It's only 550 now. I'm sure it was 640. It was definitely above 6 anyway. It might not have been as high as 640. Right, we'll do that. So when I come back, we'll be in the next in-game day, and I imagine we'll probably have one trailer full of timber as well. Right, into the next day. You'll see we're in April now. Our first field, we've got the first growth stage, but you can see the weeds are up. And our third field, our barley, that's ready to harvest, which means our fourth field over there should be ready next month. I've just seen it's gonna rain, so we need to get that harvested quickly. And this one, field 2, we need to get that seeded, which I am not looking forward to do one little bit. And then we'll need to get a weeder on that as well. It needs liming as well. That's going to take ages. It wouldn't be so bad if I had a trailer. Oh, you don't have to. I was looking to unfold it. You don't have to with this one, do you? Yeah, if I had a trailer, like a flatbed, I could put the lime on top of that and then just bring it down in a wanner. But because we don't have that, it took ages. Like, just to do field number 1 there, which is our smallest field, it took 4 trips. Apologies, there was a bit of an enforced break there. So we're back on. There's that pesky helicopter again. Somewhere. Yeah, we're back on. I have absolutely no idea what we were going on about beforehand. None whatsoever. It feels sluggish, this. It feels really, really sluggish. I don't know if I'm going uphill slightly. And I think I've just hit a stump. I think I'm still hitting a stump. There we go. I mean, that is just going to be the way things, isn't it? There's no helping that. Haven't got the money to buy a stump grinder. I know I looked as well. I think I looked when we were on camera one of the days. I don't think. I can't remember if we've got the horsepower to run a stump grinder or not. We might have if the tractor was at sort of full pelt. We might be able to, but as we know, it's not. I seen I think it was a picture rather than a video of it was on one of the social media groups, one of the Facebook groups, I think, where someone had the little, is it a Zeta tractor? Where are we at? Yeah, the Z25K. They had that hooked up to all sorts. And considering it's only 25 horsepower, it was pulling it. And to be fair, when I was not on this map, it is on this map, but not on this save, sorry. When I was looking to set up how we were going to sort of tackle this variant of the survival let's play, I looked at a few different things. One of the things was starting with no equipment whatsoever, other than maybe that little Zeta tractor, and I hooked that up to our seeder, which says it needs 125, and it was working. which was quite strange. I don't know if it was just maybe with it being a new machine. Is that the reason why it was working? But yeah, this whoever it was who posted it on Facebook, they had all sorts hooked to it. I think they were ploughing with it, and as we know, ploughing's quite tasking on vehicles, isn't it? But not on that one. So that might be an option. I mean, £9.5 I could easily get that. That would just have to sort of replace what we're going to use with the weeder. I don't. With that rock being there, I don't know what the best way to tackle this is. I might just go around the headland another once, and then treat it as if it's two fields, as it were. Might be an idea. Yeah, so would buying that seater, would that be an easier option? Because we can't go on with the tractor that we've got in the capacity that we've got. It's impossible. It's just gonna, if we're having to pay over £8 every 2 to 3 days, it's not viable, is it? So we need a new tractor really. This is where that tree, forgetting to put that tree down, is going to be an absolute pain. We'll go all the way to the end. There we go. I mean, the wear on all vehicles are going to go down quite quickly just because we've got that function set. But obviously with the newer vehicles, it takes longer, doesn't it? I mean, after that, the next tractor up I think's at 35 or 39, in between that price range. How quickly could I get up to that? Stop again. It's this area in particular, isn't it? There was a lot of trees here. I know I'm going to destroy a bit of crop there, but there's no real way around it. Oh my god, there's loads. There, we're passing now. On PC, I don't know if they have it on 22, but on 19 they had the lumberjack mod, didn't they? Where they could just use a chainsaw, and that would get rid of the stumps. That would be great. Bring me that. They do look good, the crops this year, don't they? I say this year, this instalment. It is really sluggish, the combine mind. I mean, it's... did I have a look? Did I have a look see how much this was going to cost to repair or not? I can't remember. I mean, it won't be cheap because it's absolutely on its last legs. Here's another one here. I'm going to get stopped here as well, aren't I? Yep. I'm going to be interested to see as well at the end of, well, it'll be beginning of tomorrow, I suppose, in-game day tomorrow, just to see exactly what we've made from our placeables. Oh my god, this is doing my head in. I'm sure it's about 22 grand as well for a stump grinder. Right, we'll do one more run and then probably have to go and empty it. But what are you thinking? Are we thinking really we need the weeder next? Because the weeder obviously will improve the yield from each field, which in turn will give us more money. Do you think we should be saving up for that new tractor? Begins with B. I can't remember what the name is. It's the yellow and green one. Should we be saving up for that maybe? Should we be getting that 25 horsepower Zeta and see if that'll run things? Should a stump grinder be next? I mean, I think, to be honest, the stump grinder, in fact, I said I was going to go off and tip this, wasn't I? The stump grinder, although it's annoying being in that field with all them, it's not an absolute necessity to get one, is it? I think out of everything we could be saving for, the stump grinder's probably the least important. You'll see we've got another trailer full of timber there as well. To be honest, it'll probably be the next episode now. We'll get that. I might even do if I do a time lapse straight from the opening, we might do a couple of loads. But that's another option. Should we be getting a tree planter? Because for me, that is one of the most viable options, I think. Because we are going to run out of them really, really quickly. And they're the last trees we've got. So, should we be spending the money on that instead? It's a shame you can't get that, I I think it was in FS17, you could get, and again, I think this might have only been on PC as well, it wasn't on console, I don't think. You could get a shovel and a backpack, where you could go and plant trees, just with that. Something dirt cheap. Didn't require any machinery, it was just, I'd love that. That'd be ideal on this series. You got any more stumps in here? I can't see any yet. I think, to be honest, we'll end up, once we do sort of field number 4, the one to the right, we'll end up with quite a decent amount, I think. There's another one there. Ah, stop. Yeah, I think we'll end up with a decent amount of barley out of them 2 fields. Just wait for the need to wait for the price to improve a little bit. I think with us being on hard mode though, the price is always going to be looking bad. I remember on Jack Pine we did, I don't know if it was the final episode, it might have been the second to last episode, where we did the sunflowers. I'm sure it was sunflowers. We did sunflowers and all our fields had sunflowers in them. All our arable fields had sunflowers, and there was loads, and it took us ages. And we sold at quite a decent price as well. And then when I got the sort of final total, it seemed measly for the amount of work we'd done, for the amount of crop that we got in. It's just about to rain. In fact, it might, as it just started. Oh, here it is here. Right. So just in time, because I'll start getting a warning message here saying that harvesting rain reduces the amount we get. There we go. Just in time. It means raining. There's, ah, here's the clouds coming in. No, it's not. There's not that many clouds really, is there? Considering we're getting thunder as well. But to say perfect timing would be an understatement, wouldn't it? What I need to do as well, and I've thought I can extend this field now, and I will do that. I'll extend that all the way around here. So it might not be quite double, but it'll certainly put an extra third onto the size of that field. That might not stay like that, but I certainly think for the next harvest it's going to be beneficial. So we'll get this tipped in here. Get that turned off. Right. So we got 5,500 litres just off that small field, so I'm quite happy about that, to be honest. Price is going down 335, 560 and dropping for our oats. So we'll hang on to them. We're going to leave this here. When we come back for the next episode, we'll still be in April. Obviously we've got the majority of the day to go. This episode was split over 2 days. We need to fertilise that field over there. We need to bale this field number 3, and we need to seed field number 2. which I'm really not looking forward to. Do we need to put fertiliser on this as well? Oh no, this one's 100% fertilised, just needs weeding. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Oh, also, it's New Year's Eve, so hope you've had a happy New Year, and loads more FS content to come, not just from me, but from everyone, I think. So, see you next time.